Can I get a goodnight kiss and bedtime story? Alright, Plush Crossing. Bedtime story. What's a bedtime story? I don't know if I think maybe I've told this before, but somewhere. There's a time I was at MagFest and got super drunk with a friend of mine. And we went outside. We were chilling. And I was just like, man, I'm not feeling so good. So I just like crawled over to this one grate. Just started fucking throwing up like crazy. I looked over, my friend was like smooth talking these girls, and I was just like, oh shit, man, I really need water. He's like, don't worry, I got you. And then he just went into the building and started making out with this girl and was not getting me water. And I was like, oh shit, this is bad. And then like some guy came over to me, some big dopey fuck came over to me. He's like, hey buddy, while I'm like laying on the ground throwing up. He's like, hey, don't want to do nothing, don't want to bother you, but yeah, I just called some EMTs on you. I was like, oh my god, what? And then like the EMTs arrive and like I pick myself up and like brush all the vomit off me, and like they come up to me and they have a stretcher. If they take me, it's gonna cost like a ridiculous amount of money. I spent every cent I had just to get to MagFest, bumming with friends, barely eating anything. If I get to get on the stretcher, I'm fucked. And the EMTs, they like I'm like, oh, I'm doing good. They're like, yeah. They're like, we're just gonna ask you a few questions. We've heard some concern for you here. They're like, so yeah. I was like, so what is the date today? And I told them the date, and I was like, it's so and so day of so and so month of so and so year, and what a beautiful day it is. Ah, the fresh air. And they look at each other and they're like, all right, and who's the current president? And I was like, what was it? So Obama was president at the time, so just like, I was like, beautiful Obama's president. That's right, Obama's our president. And they like, I remember they, oh my god, I remember they knew that just, they gave each other a look and they're like, alright, well, yeah, I guess you're fine, but go in and go to your, like, they asked me, they're like, is your hotel room here at the Gaylord? That's where MagFest is, lol. And I was just like, yes, I lied. They're like, alright, go in and go to sleep now and drink water. I was like, deal. And they left, and then I went in and found more alcohol and got really drunk and lost on like the fucking 20th floor. And I called my friends with the last percentage of battery my phone had, and I literally just said the word help and collapsed. And when I woke up, they found me. I didn't tell them what floor I was on, I didn't tell them what rooms I was near. I just called my friends and said help, and they found me. I was looking at the photos for that just the other day because they took photos of me and made fun of me. So I looked like a fucking idiot when they found me. And I was wearing a Newground shirt, and it made me smile to see my Newground shirt while I'm lying on the floor all fucked up. I remember when they found me too, because I remember when they found me. Oh man, when you're drunk, shit's just crazy. I remember they said something like, they said, mush, animal, mush, and I ran like a dog on the floor. But like the Gaylord is like carpeted everywhere, this really like harsh carpet. I remember like the next day when I woke up, like the palm of my hands and like the tips of my fingers were all like fucked up and rubbed off, like the skin was rubbed off, because I got like blisters that I guess like popped for when I was mushing like a dog, and I ran and like fucked up like my hands and knees. Stupid as shit. Anyway, drink responsibly, boys and girls.